Что там? Okay, good. I think I can see myself. Okay. Can I move this? Can I move this? Okay, good. So it's good. I'm live. Let me see what else I have. So this is what happens when you don't go live for 100 years and then you come back and okay, so let me change the title. The title is New NX. There we go. For internship. So, oh, we have somebody. Who is this? This is probably a robot. Okay, let's see. New NX monorepo for internship. Okay, good. So the new monorepo is uh, okay. So here's what happens when you have kids to drive and carpooling to organize, and then you want to do live coding. Let me answer this, and then we're gonna get started. Oh, by the way, I am Carolina Gable, previously known as Kate Sky. I have changed my name. I took on a new personality. No, I didn't. I have the same personality, but I got divorced last year, and I decided to not only change my last name, but to change my first name. But I still go by Kate. So if anybody who knows me by Kate, I'm still Kate. You can still call me Kate. And today we're gonna do some live coding, but I gotta text really quick and organize this carpool because kids are still a priority. They still need to be picked up and driven. Uh, okay, let's see. Actually, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna paste this link to Twitch to my Instagram because I told ladies that I'm gonna do this. And when I say ladies, it's only because I did a live and most of my live watchers are ladies who want to be programmers or QA engineers, anyone who wants to start in IT. So, but that's what I do. I do some mentoring with them, and we did a live. And if I can connect to Twitch and I can do some live coding, I will post a link. So let me do that really quick. First, I'm gonna put myself on Do Not Disturb for 1 hour, and then I'm going to send myself send myself this link and see if I can do. I can send this to myself. Okay. Okay, so guys, so how do I know who is watching live? How do I know this? Should I know this? Hmm. Oh, broadcaster. Oh, so the broadcaster in me. Ah, okay, got it. I am the one who's watching my broadcast. That's good to know. All right, so here's my link. Okay. Let me post this on my Instagram. Okay. And going to do a story. And I'm gonna do a link. Yeah, that worked. Yes. Okay, good. That's done. Um, Hi, whoever's watching me, we're gonna do some NX repo. Okay, I'm gonna do that now. So let's see. What I want to do is I probably want to open up my Visual Studio Code. Let's see if it's gonna come up if I go like this. Oh, it did. Okay. And so the plan today is to start a new project for my so I have a company that I do consulting from, and the goal is to oh, not the goal. And also I created a new company that is gonna be a sister company. It's a different corporation, but it is it is a it's not consulting anymore. It's something else. If you want to know more, you can go to the site and read about it. I don't want to emphasize it too much in case somebody from work watches it. Um, let's see. Now I need to go to Git. Where's my Git folder? GitHub folder. Okay. All right. Good enough. And this company, before it even starts operating, I want to have a site. And this site is, I'm going to use NX repo to create it. And then I'm going to add an Angular app. The two ladies who are doing internship for me are React programmers, so they're gonna do React program. So we're gonna do like a couple of different apps. We might even do like a library, like a JavaScript library that could be consumed with different apps. But that's the plan. So I'm using VS Code. So do I know how to open terminal? Yes, I do. Okay, so let's see. We're gonna do why? Man, I haven't used my computer in a while. I like to use Bash, and I probably want to make this Bash as a default. But why doesn't it have colors? I like to have colors on my Bash. What is happening? Why doesn't it have colors? Oh, there it is. Let me see if I can put colors on it. I really like when it's like color coded. View settings. What is this? Uh, yeah, so usually I work on Windows. This is my play computer. I don't know how to do colors. Is there like a setting for colors? I know I'm gonna waste time on this. I probably just shouldn't. Uh, Cursor blinking, custom default location. Carpool question. Hold on, let me answer that. As you know, I have 5 children. 4 of them still live with me. My oldest is all grown up. You might not know this because you don't know this, but I actually have 4 more to raise, and today is a Saturday. The younger ones are at church, school, and the 2 older ones are at a tournament for tennis. That's because they play on a tennis team for high school, and they're at a meet. And there's some carpooling going on, and that's why I needed to answer that. And this is right now reactivating my hobby um, slash like a new project, which so I've been mentoring some of these ladies to become software engineers. So it's been ongoing. So that's not a new project, but I'm kind of restarting it because um, because I really need my ladies who finished boot camp to have a real work project um, that can be used for them to get started with their first job. Because I think internship is the way to go, and I have lots of knowledge about running a program, development cycle, and creating software, and I can guide them to have a real hands-on experience, so they're not so scared about getting their first job. Because usually that's what's stopping people to get their first job is they're scared that they're not going to know everything, and they're not going to know everything. So, um, let me do this. I need to figure out this carpooling. Oh, боже мой. Sorry, it's taking so long, but my texting is like auto-corrected and it's bad, so hold on. Okay. Anyways, hopefully they'll figure this out. Um, so we are going to open up because I want to also show how we get started with NX in case like we don't know NX, right? So I'm gonna open NX website and then I'll share. Okay. And for those who don't know, I'm actually an NX champion. NX champion. Get it? Uh, so NX is a smart, fast, and extensible build system. I'm actually using this at work, and we're just gonna follow step by step as if you're brand new to NX and you want to get started with the project. And this could be used for Angular or React or whatever else you're working on. But we're gonna do Angular because I'm an Angular developer. Okay, so get started. I think this is pretty good. So let's see if we can copy this, switch over to our terminal. Let me think. I want to make sure that a new Git repository is going to be enabled, and we are going to name it after my website. So let me think. How do I do this? Should I create a folder? Okay, I'm not going to create a folder because I think NX is going to do that for me. I'm going to do a paste. Let's see if npx is working first. Need to install the following packages. Okay. I'm going to say yes to that. Would you like to create your workspace? Okay, so here we go. So now it's asking me for the name. Would you like to create your workspace? And we are going to name it after the website. So this website is going to not just contain what we want it to contain. It's probably going to be just this is just going to be portal to it, but I'm going to name it after the website just so to keep it simple. I think that because that's actually the name of my company. And this is good. We're going to say yes. And right now it's going to ask me which stack do you want to use. And here's the thing. So I'm going to choose Angular because my first app is going to be in Angular, but later on I'm open to add other apps to it that are going to be in Angular and React. So I'm going to do Angular. Now it's asking me a very good question. Is it going to be integrated monorepo or standalone project? And what does this mean? Is monorepo creates a different structure for either you're going to have one app in it or you're going to have multiple projects. And in my case, we're going to have multiple projects because we want to think long term. Right now we're going to have Angular, but we're going to have React later. So let's do integrated. And we are asked about an application name. So in monorepo world, we want to think what is our first application going to do. And our first application is going to be, I think it's going to be like an entry point, should be, because I don't want it to be just a website. I want it to be, because the website is one thing. If you go to catalina.web, you'll see that it's just like a business card, right? But this is actually going to be like business application, and the first business application in my mind should be um, should be an onboarding for my clients because I am going to be looking for clients, and it's going to be pretty specific. And do I want it to have my clients logging in, or do I want me to log in and enter clients' information? I think that's what I want to do because I'm the first person who works for this company. And this first person for the company is going to have to come into the site and onboard a first client. I'm going to do that manually first, and then eventually we could do some kind of automation process. So I think admin is a pretty good name. Anybody else has ideas on what to name this? So I am a first administrator for this company who is going to be entering information about their clients. I'm thinking admin. Anybody else? Let's see if I have any uh, messages. Do I have any messages? I don't know how to check. How do I check if I have messages? Oh, there we go. Okay, so I have Juniper Smoke saying hi to me. I'm sorry, I didn't see my chat right away. So if you're still there, hello, and thank you for your compliment. And I take it as always we have met. I don't know. All right. So any ideas about naming? If not, I'm gonna go with admin. Admin app. I think that's pretty good. We are going to choose SaaS, and for end to end, we're gonna use Cypress. And would you like to use standalone components? I say yes. And would you like to add routing? I will say yes. Enable distributed caching to make your CI faster. I am going to say yes because I think cloud caching is probably the most interesting aspect of NX that I need to learn more about. And what is a better way to learn about something than just by doing it? The company that I work for right now, full time, we just enable NX in their repository, and cloud part is disabled for now just because in order for cloud to work on enterprise Jenkins build process, there's some kind of steps that we have to take, and we just haven't worked through that to enable it. So we're just gonna use it here just to play with it. I'm pretty sure it's there's a limit on how much it's gonna cache before they would ask you to pay for it. But we're not deploying this anywhere yet. We're just doing that. So anyway, so here we go. It's running, creating your workspace, and I'm gonna wait. I'm just gonna wait and see. I think I'm going to. I think I'm gonna post on Twitter that I'm streaming. Why not? I don't have a big following, but I have a following on Twitter, currently known as. Oh, look at this! It worked. All right, let me see. I have. Oh my goodness! I'm past 1,500 followers on Twitter. Wow, that's so cool! I didn't even know that. Okay, let me do a quick x.com. Let's see. Okay, let's see. Let's see if I should probably prepare for it, do it beforehand, but that's okay. I think it's okay for first timers to be imperfect. Um, yeah, Twitter sent. Okay, so looks like we are done. So we're gonna do a couple of things. First, we're gonna do is open our folder. Open our folder, and we are going to see what is going on with our repository because we want to make sure. Okay, so we are good with that. Okay, terminal. Is it control tilde? Yes, it is. Okay, control tilde opens up our terminal. Let's see if we can publish. So we can publish. I think I'm gonna do a private repository for it on GitHub. You know why? Because it is. I don't know why I'm doing it private. I think it's okay because um, it's not really like a library or something that I would be sharing with anyone. So I'm just gonna keep it private. I am. Do I need to do git push? Let's see. Oh, it's already pushed. Which means no, it's not. So Karina here. Hi, honey. How are you? This is Catalina.dev site, the other company that I told you about, and this is gonna be this is gonna be a real application, not just like the play one, the one that you guys were told about. So this one's gonna be private repository. I'll add you to the project. I'll create a new project for this. If you go to Catalina.dev, you'll see what this is all about. And so let's just see if this works. I use NX console. I'm not like a really savvy terminal user, and that's okay. I still get my job done. So let's do a serve on our first app called admin. And let's see what happens. Oh, this actually works. Good. Okay, that's exciting. And we're just gonna start pulling things out. Oh, what happened? What happened? We got an error. Okay, let's see. We're gonna fix the error. Okay, what is happening? So I can kind of hover over the error and click command, and I should be able to click on it, and it opens my app component. Okay, so let's see what is going on. NX Workspace. It doesn't. Oh, you know what I don't like is I don't like this prefix. So the prefix included. Okay, I'll do that. So anytime you do a yeah, the import is there. Selector. Okay. So when you do a standalone component for Angular, let me turn this off. Okay. Okay. So when you do a standalone app, it should just import everything, and it did. Okay, I don't think it likes the name. It does because we have a .dev in the name of our monorepo. I think it really doesn't like it. Wasn't built for this kind of name. So let's rename our prefix. So just look like let's do like this. We'll just rename this prefix to be. This is okay. These are just names. This is okay. Prefix. Okay, so let's do a dash. I think dash is gonna be okay. And let's rename this instead of dot. It doesn't like dot. Okay. So this may be just Angular thing. just do dash. Let's do dash here. And let's rename this one to dash. Okay, and where is our selector? And here's our selector. Okay, I think this is better. Let's see. This worked now. Let's go ahead and open up to see where's our beautiful browser. Okay, localhost 4200. Hey, okay, it worked. And this is just a template from NX component. Like it's pulling this out. All right, so this was pretty easy, right? Like we just did, let me stop this just to show you which steps we took. We didn't even have to build anything, we just all, okay, let's see. Control C, okay, good. So we did NX create workspace, we answered some questions. And then after that, I didn't even have to do get push, I just did, with NX console, I just did serve, which is, let's see. We can actually add here. Let's do this. Let me show you what I'm going to do. So serve is NX run admin. Okay, let's do a script for it. I like having scripts in my packages file. Okay, so let's do start. Or should we do serve? Let's do serve. And then I'm going to do, okay, so let's do serve admin. Admin. Okay, so now when we have this command like right here, you don't need to use the console. You can just hover over and do run script, and you got this. It runs same thing, just a little faster. We're not gonna let it start because we're already running it. So that's just a little trick I like to use. Okay, let's see if our end-to-end tests are working. So in order to run end-to-end, because if you look at our project structure, we have, we've created two apps. One is admin, which is our Angular application, and the second one is admin end-to-end. And that's going to be for my QA engineers. It's Cypress. Very good tool, very powerful. I like to use it even more than unit tests, although unit tests are required, and if you don't have a QA department, it's really nice to have. So if you're a QA, you want to find out if that could be in your toolbox. But let's see if it works first. To run end-to-end tests, we're gonna find a link here in our NX console. Okay, if you don't know how to add NX console, go to your extensions, type NX console or NX. It's the first thing that comes up, okay? Now you have NX console. Now when you click on NX console, you have all of these different steps that you can take. Then you're going to click on end-to-end, and again, a little thing pops up, admin end-to-end. I just picked the first thing in the list, and now I have my command. I'm going to copy that command, go back to my packages, and I'm going to add a second script, and it's going to be end-to-end admin, and we're going to do a command like that. And check this out. It's opening, it's working, it's going to work. Keeping my fingers crossed. Okay. All right. So let's see. I think it succeeds. I really don't like that it's not color coded. I'm going to look into it to see why it's not color coded. But let's see if there was any kind of. Did I get a screen? I didn't get any screen. Well, where's my Cypress? I think I need to click on a link. I haven't used this in forever. So let's see. Is there like a link or something? Or is it all in the console? Dev listening on. Shouldn't there be some kind of Cypress window popping up? Can I click on this? I don't think so. Listening in your browser. Open your browser on. It looks like this is your first time using Cypress. Test without title. Title, verify Cypress. Interesting. Okay, so it's given me some things to. Oh, I don't want to do that. I don't want to open anything. I want to know how to use Cypress. I haven't. Oh, headless. That's probably why. Okay, so let's maybe change this because I want to look at how Cypress looks like. This might be a default. That's why it's headless. So headless just means like it's just gonna be all in the console. I like to look at it. How do I check? How do I check if Cypress is headless or not? Maybe there's a Cypress config? Yes, there is. Okay, let's see what we can do here. Define config. Define config, let's look at it. What can we do here? Provide automatic code. I think this is calling for, okay, let's look at this one. Options. Options, and make this smaller. Options. Config options. Okay, go. Host. Project group. Testing type. Version. Okay, environment. Let's see, browser. Okay, arguments. Option that controls how set cookie. That's not it. There's lots of those. We're gonna try to figure out how to get Cypress to open. Ooh, okay. Browser before run details. Okay, let's see. Let's Google this because I want it to run in the browser. I want to see what it looks like. I'm not a visual person. I like pictures. Okay, let's see. And then how to open Cypress in a browser. Dash browser. By passing dash browser and end-to-end or there's when launching a project, you can open site launch the browser at the same time. What? Really? I don't believe it. I don't believe this. Actually, let's see. I don't believe this. Let's try this. I don't believe it. That can't be right. Okay, let's see which one. Going to this one. What? What? Okay, let's put it here. Okay, I don't think it likes that. Okay. I heard something. What happened? Command line Cypress. Okay, so in NX. Let's read some documentation. We probably should have just stayed on that same time. Okay, Cypress, we already have it. End-to-end testing. App, NGX front-end. By default, when creating a new Cypress script, okay. Creating a Cypress into an existing project. Okay, testing application. Production. Smoke, test, dashboard. NX interface configuration equals production. Launching the changes. Using Cypress config. Using Cypress config. Guides, executors, generators. I really don't want to learn about. Okay, let's see this. For any more dynamic configuration to a Cypress. Okay, I think I don't want to spend time. I don't want to spend too much time learning about this. So we're gonna do how to open Cypress in browser NX and just see if there is like Stack Overflow. I think this will be faster. Okay. In project question configuration tags. Okay. Seriously. So what is the question here? Make sure I have a. No, I don't want tags. This is remove. Headless mode isn't hiding the browser. Okay, so they have a different project. It's actually not hiding. So what do we set that? Where are they hiding this? Dash headless. So they actually have to specify. I have just browser. Okay, I say we just put this on a end-to-end test command. What do you think? We just put that here, or not here, on the actual test command. Move this from here to here. Let's try this. Let's see if this works. Ugh, that didn't. I don't think I like that. Do you like just one dash that way? Yeah, it needs two dashes. Stop this and do it again. Okay, that's not good. Okay. Ooh, something failed. It doesn't like that flag at all. True should be a string. Oh, okay. What? Gonna do equals to. Yeah. Oh, my son's friend is here. Let me go tell him that he's not here. Hold on a second. I pronounce because in school. Yes. She'll be back later. Yeah, there's like a church school he goes to. Okay. Motherly duties. Okay, I'm back. Okay, let's see what happened. Let's see if we can do this again. Yeah, yes, yeah. Let's do this one. See if it works like that. Come on, I just want to start a new one. Yeah, okay. So do I record this or no? Let's see. I don't think it complained right away. Let's see if this works. Maybe it will. Let's start this, which is the site. Okay. One thing failed. Also, now it's the complaint. Path argument must be of type string. Okay, I don't think I like that. Okay, fine. Let's do. Lilo, stop it. My dog is crazy. Logs and details are here. What is this? Oh. Okay, so this is NX Cloud. I think it just shows that. What does it show? Tasks end to end. I think it just shows like the cached task that it did, but it doesn't actually show the results. But that's pretty cool, actually. Okay, so I think with Cypress, everything works. It's okay. We'll stay with headless because I don't want to spend any more time on this. Do not to bore you. And what we can do next is just to see if regular tests are working. Because with Angular, if we look at Angular project, for example, the app component always comes with a spec file unless you skip it. Okay, and most of the time the created spec file runs with no errors. So let's just see um, the default command for test. We have one project admin. We'll just execute, and now we'll add it to our scripts. I think it's good to have it in the scripts because just say for some odd reason you download this project, you're an intern, and you don't have an NX console, and it's like all the commands are kind of weird. So the test admin will be like this, and I want to make sure that people don't get stuck on like small things, right? Right, this didn't work, so we're gonna get rid of this. That's not to confuse anyone. Okay, check this out. So this worked. All the tests passed. There's actually just 2 tests. That's good. You know what else I want to enable? I want to enable test coverage. I've done this before. I believe it's inside NX. Let's double check. Maybe I did it on at work. Okay, it's not here. I think it's in, let's see, project. Yeah, I think it's in project. Okay, so project, configuration, production. Um, test, configuration. This one is, so we're gonna to test. So by the way, this test executor is just, usually when you create an Angular app, it um, just adds like Karma protractor, but I think protractor is gonna be um, it's gonna be done with, like the support on is gonna be over, so that's gonna change. But the unit tests usually don't come with jest. With NX you get jest, which is better. Okay, coverage. Code coverage is true. Okay, never mind. I think I'm good. I don't think I need to add anything. So actually, if we build our project, okay, let's do that because if we build our project, we should get test coverage. Let's check it out. So, trivia question. I froze for a bit. I hope I'm not frozen. Trivia question. Who knows what is a very common ask from enterprise application development? A coverage, a unit test coverage on an application. So give me an answer. What do you think? While I'm trying to run my build. Okay, so we have 3 participants. Let's see who can answer. In percentages, what is the test coverage in enterprise applications ask you to have? Like the IT department has a standard. In most companies, what is it? Give me an answer. Anyone? So we're talking about unit tests. Unit tests. What is the percentage that is asked for developers to have on unit test coverage on application? Dot cover, I don't know. If you are using .NET, if you're not a JavaScript developer, then it would be whatever you use. But there is a percentage coverage that is very common. 95%. Wow, that's very generous. Good. That's an answer. I mean, if you have more is better, but this is an answer that is more. But what is more common ask? 95 is definitely good. Okay, so we did a build. The build worked. Let's see if our coverage folder is created. This. No, I don't see it. What's happening? Why is my coverage not created? Okay, let's go back to our project file. All right, CI. Oh, maybe what is CI? Is this the end? CI. Okay, let's try admin test CI with. Okay, so there's a separate. That's cool. So NX created a separate configuration for test coverage, which is called CI. That's why it's like wrapped in with an object. Because if this test coverage was up here, I think it would just work with test. But this is good. It's better, right? So, and where is that going to be located? Where is it going to be located? I don't even know. Okay, let's push this up because I don't understand how this works. Let's try it like that. Can I do it like that? Expected object. Do that like that? What? Let's see. Oh, okay. All right, let's see. I think that's not where I put it. Run all tests. Test coverage. So where is this code coverage at? Now I'm curious. So it was placed somewhere. Is there like a link to it? Logs and investigate cache. Let's see what this one takes us to. Okay, so this just shows how long it doesn't actually, there's no success on it. Ah, okay, so that's for me to mark. Okay, whatever. Not sure how to use this yet, but we are going to try to figure out where is our test coverage. Code coverage equals true. Read output from cache instead of running the command for one-on-one tasks. I don't like this. Where is it? CI for CI. It is for continuous integration. But what I want to know is where is it? Where do I read it from? Usually, I'm like expecting it to see it like under dist folder, but I don't see it. Where the heck is it? Okay, here's what I'm gonna do. I am going to look to see how I enabled it in my work projects. See, I'm gonna turn my video camera here and do it. It'll be fast, I promise. I don't have to spend time searching for coverage. So I don't have to search Google for it. Okay, let's see. Coverage. Okay. What? I don't want to be here. I think I need to be in a different folder. Okay, coverage. Where am I? Recent. Yeah, I think it is in project. So we were looking at the right thing. Oh, it's under options. That's why. Okay. Do we have options? We do have options. Okay, so we'll do this. It goes under options or here. Okay, good. Let's start this again. And let's do test. Let's see if this works. Look at this. We got a new folder. Okay, let's see if we can just open it because you know what I've learned is there is a trick to it. And if you follow me on Twitter, you know I had to struggle through it and I actually figured out how to use it. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna install npm install globally HTTP server. I don't know, maybe there is a better way. This is how I do it. Um, HTTP server just you can use your file system to start like a folder as a website. So that's what we're gonna do. So what we're gonna do is we're going to right click on our coverage and we're gonna do open integrated terminal and we're gonna start our server. Okay. And now we can click on the link that it created and it opens up our code coverage for our unit tests. Uh, make it pretty. Okay, here we go. Look at this. We have 100% test coverage. That's so nice. Okay, that's good, right? That's what we want. Um, any questions on that? I'll be happy to answer. But usually what I do is this. This is what I do at work because we are asked about 80% test coverage on a unit test. It's a company policy. And since it is my second project in this company, it is, I know it's company-wide. It's not just like one group, like one project that they require and another doesn't require. We do have it. When I came in, we had, well, not zero because you see that some of the tests are automatically added, but there was not enough tests. Some of them are broken. We're at 60% now, although we're in production, but um, we are working on it. But what I do is I start just the same way I showed it to you. I start it up like this. I use this little error to sort, and then I go, okay, how do I feel today? Is it gonna be the least covered component that I'm gonna unit test cover, or the most? Because I do like 100%, so I go for the most. And then I open it up, and what I find is something is not covered with the unit test because it's like some odd if statement for like missing property or something. And I'm like, I think I'm gonna go to a different one. So and that's kind of like what how I approach the unit test coverage tasks because we do have tech debt and we can use the test coverage on those tech debt items. Sometimes I use it for newly created code, right? Same way I find my, the new component and then I start kind of going through like this is nothing, right? Like I open this up and I go and it shows like line by line what's not covered. Actually, I'm surprised this one doesn't show. Why does it not show? Maybe because it's all covered? I don't know. Usually like the 1x shows everything. Oh, you know why? Because this is HTML. That's why. Let's go to what I call it. Yeah, see this one shows like this is all covered. And then I look to see like my new code or like my new component. If I don't have it covered, then I start writing new tests. I rerun this. So that's the unit test coverage trick. I think this might be as far as I'm gonna go today because I have kids to pick up, stuff to do, but the project is done. I mean, it started, right? I'm gonna add it to GitHub and I'm gonna invite my contributors and I'm gonna start on the project board. So that's my plan. I hope you enjoyed this live and I hope you're gonna come back and see us actually adding an actual implementation of this new project. I have no no user stories. I don't have anything. I need to do that first. And I actually wanted to play with some kind of wire design. or UI wires. What are they called? And maybe I'll do that on one of my Twitches next because that's kind of fun for me. So, anyways, thank you for coming, and I love you guys, and I hope you can come and join me next time, and we can do some annexing and angularing and other stuff that I like to do. And see you next time. Bye.